Today we conducted ice training. We typically do this on an annual basis. Unfortunately, we can't do it all times of the year just because we need to make sure that not only is the ice thick enough for us to get valuable training, but also that we're not going to fall through it as we walk out there to do it. So the training entails going out. Typically we have to cut a hole in the ice so we can get through it. We put one of our guys out there as a victim, and then we kind of crawl out. We spread our weight out so we don't crack the ice as we go out through there, and then just practicing our techniques that we've learned during our training. The yellow suits, they're called ice commanders. They actually have an insulating layer on the interior as well as a waterproof layer on the exterior. They are watertight to help keep us safe. We probably go on 2 to 3 calls a year, just water in general. A lot of times we respond on cars that have driven into the water, and then a couple times during the winter, mainly we get calls that somebody's dog went out onto the ice. This training is so important because ice is one of the most dangerous things. Unless you dig into it, you don't know how thick the ice is. It can be very fragile, especially on the edge, as you can see behind me. If parents see their kids fall through the ice, call 911 immediately. Never go out on the ice. Your fine motor skills really start to diminish as soon as you enter that water. If you find yourself where you've fallen through the ice, the number one thing to do is to stay calm. If you can get your arms up, try to do that to keep yourself up above the water. This training is so important because it's one of those low frequency, high severity events, whereas some of our stuff we go on a regular basis, so we get to practice our skills pretty regularly, whereas these, we don't get to practice our skills very often with this. We hope that we never have to do this, but just know that if something like this does happen to you, we are ready and prepared to help you during your emergency.